Hi, today is about all the things that I purchased from China. So last month I go back to China to visit my family in like almost 3.5 years because lockdown for like almost 2 years, and I bought some makeup item, even hand mirror, like face powder and like brushes. But the main thing today is from Flower Nose. So if you don't know, Flower Nose is a Chinese brand that's known for their super beautiful packaging. And I have known this actually surprisingly through the Western social media. To be exact, it's on TikTok. And every time I'm just like so surprised at like the beautiful packaging, right? So I assumed the price is gonna be like pretty high. See this packaging. This is a blush. Like look at this. Can you even see that? Like the embossing on this blush, they're all so beautiful. So I expected this brand to be pretty expensive. Well, I don't know how much this costs in other countries, but in China it's surprisingly like an affordable price. Let me check how much it was. So there's this website / app in China. It's called Taobao, which I believe them and AliExpress was from the same company. Basically, it's just like Amazon. This cost me 74 RMB, like the Chinese currency, which I think is like a little bit over $10, maybe like $11-12, which is not expensive for something like this, right? Am I right? Like this is like literally drugstore price, and I'm so surprised. And I actually only bought 3 things. I bought 2 lip gloss and this powder, not powder, this blush, and I received like, I don't know, 6-7 items, and I was so surprised. I thought they were like messed up with the order, but it turns out it's just like gifts with order. So let me show you what I got. So the blush, of course, right? And this super big hand mirror that's in the same collection, I believe. This is a good quality mirror and it's super well made. This is one of the gift with purchase. Yeah, I can't show you the mirror, of course. I don't want to flash you, but the whole making of this mirror is like super nice, and it has like a nice weight to it. And then there's this hair clip. I guess I can use this, right? This hair clip. Let me use this. Probably should like, okay, that looks stupid. Let's not do that on camera. But okay, that's 3, right? And this is another gift, which is a lip mud. If you don't know, it's like just a moussey texture liquid lipstick. It's called lip mud in like Chinese. Oh, it's Flower Nose Circus Series Matte Lip Mud. It looks like this. So it's like from another collection, and it looks like this. This is like a full-size gift, right? And this is Moonlight Mermaid Series Jewelry Lip Gloss. So this is one of my purchase. How beautiful is that? It looks like a wine bottle, right? And this is my purchase, like I said. And this is another purchase, and this is the Unicorn Series Crystal Lip Gloss. So this is the other lip gloss that I got. They also gifted me a makeup remover. So basically those like the waterproof lip product that's like, or like the lip tint that's hard to remove. And this is a gel to remove that. That is, I don't know. I bought these 3 and I got these 4 as gifts. I would say that's like a pretty great deal, right? And this order cost me like 207 RMB, which is, I don't know, 30 something dollars, I think. These days, how much can you buy with $30? I don't think you can even buy that much at the drugstore for $30, right? So I was surprised at how affordable their stuff is. And then I also bought like a big ass brush because I recently really like to use this like big, dense but soft brush to lightly apply face powder all over my face. I don't really like to apply very thick layer of powder anymore, so I just wanted this. And if you ever visit China, I would, or like buy from like a Chinese website, I would recommend you to maybe buy some brushes, because I have bought so many brushes from the Chinese brands, and my like experience overall are like pretty great, especially their synthetic brush. I mean, this is not synthetic, but this is one of my favorite blush brush, and it's from a Chinese brand called Energy. It's also on that like Taobao website / app. And this is just, I forgot the brand, but yeah, this is like a very big synthetic hair, like a very soft, good quality brush for like $7, around $7. Like what can you buy with $7? And it's like a brush that's this big and super good quality. And also a weird powder that I have to put it in the plastic bag because it's shattered. This is like a egg-shaped powder. It's called a duck egg powder. They already know that it breaks easily, but still, they didn't wrap this super safely. The bubble wrap hardly covered the whole thing when I received this, and there's no other like things in the box to prevent this from like moving around. And in the product page it said like if it shatters, they won't like replace it or refund or anything, because this is easy to break during that process, which I can understand that. But if you already know that this breaks easily, you would want to wrap it safely during the shipping process, at least to show the effort that you want to deliver a perfect item to your customer, right? They didn't even try. They were just like, we won't refund that if it breaks, and like we don't even care to wrap it, pack it properly. I don't know if I would buy this brand again because of that, because I think they at least have to try. But yeah, this is actually a brand that's existed for like very, very long, probably like over a century. And you can see the packaging. It's like a very classic kind of pack, and you already can see all the powder on my hand. That's how messy it is. Let me open this. So freaking messy. Oh, powder everywhere. I don't know if you can see the potential egg shape from it, but I will put a picture on the screen so that you can see how it should look like if it wasn't broken when it arrived. It's basically like loose powder at this point. Enough of talking, let's actually apply the products. I already have foundation on my face, so let's start from this powder, and I will use this brush I got. And I don't even know how to use this stuff since it's like so messy. Oh, also another mirror that I got, because I didn't know I would get like a hand mirror from the flower nose purchase, is this hand mirror. Is this so pretty? Like so gorgeous. This is like a famous painting, gotta be like a couple hundred years old, because this is like a person in the past like paint this. I just loved this like whole color, and the two little bird. I love this. I love this. And one thing about this mirror that I discovered after I received this is, look at this. The handle was like, how to say, the angle was like adjustable. So it can stand on your desk as like a desktop mirror. I mean, you know what I mean, like a mirror that stands. So you can put it on your desk and do makeup or anything with both of your hand, right? And if you want to hold it on your hand, you can also do this. I feel like every mirror should be like this, right? It just doesn't make sense that the mirror is either only on the top of your table or it's a hand mirror. I feel like every mirror should be like this. And I just love this mirror. Since I bought this, I just only used this one mirror, and the actual mirror is super great quality. And there's this like little stone. Yeah, this little stone is also such a pretty little touch. Yeah, I just love this mirror, and it's not even expensive. It's like, I don't know, $8, $7-8 for this like very good quality mirror. I love this, and it has a lot of different painting. They're all like famous like Chinese traditional painting on the back, and I will show a couple. There's one that's very tempting to me because it was horse. I was born in a horse year, so I was very tempted to buy that, but I'm not a big fan of the how do you say this, the painter the person that created that paint, so I didn't get that. I just got this one. And there's also a lotus one that is so pretty, but because the birds, obviously, I just decided to get this one. Okay, too much of talking. Let's actually apply the makeup. It's like 20 minutes of footage and I didn't even started to apply the makeup. One thing about this powder is it smells so freaking strong. It's like those traditional makeup or like, yeah, traditional makeup kind of smell that's like very dated. I hope they will like remove this smell. But from the finish I'm getting right now, it's actually a very great powder. It's like blurring my skin very nicely and it's not chunky at all. I have heard this powder sometimes can be a little bit too drying, but because I didn't apply that much, I think it's actually looking very nice. What do you think? I don't know if you can tell, but I think it's blurring my skin pretty nicely. It's not chunky at all. Yeah. They actually gifted this little powder case, like an empty case, so that you can put the broken powder in this to use it. I mean, all the effort for them to let you use the broken powder, but no effort to actually protect the powder from breaking. Because the one reason I bought this powder is because the interesting egg shape of it. I don't even want to get into it. Let's just move on. It's like a great powder, that's it. And let's use a smaller brush to apply around the eye area. This is what I love to do recently. It's just like use a big ass brush, applying all over the face, and use a smaller brush to apply like a generous amount around my eye, because my eye area is pretty oily. I'm trying to use up like what is on the box, because like it's so messy. I want to like clean it up by using. Yeah, I don't know if they sell this brand outside of China. I don't think, but it's called, brand is this. It's called XieFuChun. Okay, for eyeshadow, I'm thinking to use this one, the SUQQU 106 Saiki. I haven't used this in a period of time, and this is one of my favorite color from them, and this one has gone through so many declutters. And today let's go for the green, because green is my favorite color recently. Yeah, I recently just suddenly was so into green these days. Like, as you can see, I'm wearing a green shirt today, even though this shade of green and this shade of green is not like really matching, but today I only want to use two colors, this one and this one. So I'm just gonna layer this glitter shade on, mostly focus on the center of my eye, but also like a little bit blended. It's giving fall, and it's soon to be fall season, right? And my birthday is actually in September, so I'm like very much a fall person. I just feel like the weather in fall is just the best during the whole year, but unfortunately, I live in, I mean, not quite in Tokyo, but like near Tokyo area in Japan, and I feel like there's only 2 days of fall season here. It's like yesterday is summer, and today and tomorrow is fall. The day after it's gonna be winter. It's literally how I felt. Like a couple years ago, I bought a leather jacket, like full leather jacket, to wear it in the like fall season, because I feel like leather jacket is just like a very fall kind of item. And I had that jacket for like 2 years, and I literally counted how many times. I wore it 4 times, so like 2 times in a whole year. So yeah, I then sold it on the second-hand market, because yeah, it's just not gonna ever get more than 2 usage out of the whole year. I was like, what's the point even having it, right? You either wear your summer clothes, and then in the winter you're gonna wear a sweater, right? So like in between the couple awkward days between like summer and winter, you can just wear your sweater, and then you put on your winter coat. That's it. So even if this is my favorite season, it's unfortunately the shortest season where I'm living right now. Okay, the new item is this Deja Vu. This is a Japanese brand. It's known for their mascara, I would say. And this is their Lash Up mascara. And I saw this on a TikTok ad, and it looks super nice. Actually, at that point, I just used up my last tube of the Can Make mascara that I always use. So I need a new mascara anyways. So I bought this along with the repurchasing the Can Make mascara. But after I tried this for the first time, I just feel like I should just like stick with Can Make and never try another mascara, because every time I try other mascara, it's never turned out to be good. And especially this brand gets me so many times. Like every time people like rave about this brand's mascara, and every time it gets me and I try it, and I'm just so disappointed. First of all, can you even see that much of a difference? It's such a dry formula, and I feel like there isn't, can you focus? Okay, first of all, I feel like there isn't even much of like product on this brush. Let me show you. Like I'm actually digging in, and it's like not much product, right? I literally feel like there's empty. It's empty in this tube. Like it just literally feels empty, and it just does literally almost nothing to my eyelash. and it weighed my eyelash down. And the other day I was using it before I go to work. And after I went back, because it was like a very busy day, so I didn't really look at myself in the mirror during the day. But after I get back, I go to the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, there's flakes every freaking where, like even on my eyelids. And all here is all like flakes, and there's nothing on my eyelash. So yeah, I shouldn't have trusted that ad. And from my past experience, this brand, even though they're known for their mascara in Japan, and a lot of people love their mascara. I even have friends that really love their mascara, but it just never worked on me. I feel like if you ever travel to Japan, travel to Japan, or you can see this like brand in where you live or the website you're shopping, I would say if your lash weigh down easily and mascara smudge on you easily, I would say skip. But luckily, I also bought a backup tube for my favorite mascara. This Can Make Quick Lash Color. I probably have gone through like almost 10 tubes at this point. It's literally my favorite mascara, and it works literally the best. Okay, I don't know if you can see the difference. Don't know how the camera is showing it, but this side I applied the Can Make on top and this side not. I mean, I can see a difference. Okay, now I'm gonna skip bronzer today. For now, I'm gonna apply this blush. This is their Moonlight Mermaid series jewelry blush in the shade 05 Siren Melody. And there's 5 grams of product. Okay, I bought this shade because there's a purple, orange, or like peach, and then there's this like peachy pinky shade blend together. So I thought this is like a very good variety of shade, and I can also like mix them. So I'm thinking maybe let's try to only focus on this purple side, because I'm like truly very interested in purple or like lavender blushes lately. I am using like a smaller brush so that I can like get some precision. Why is like pushing me out like that? Right now I'm not seeing that much color. Probably because this is like very pale purple, like very pale lavender shade, but doesn't this look like way paler than it is in the pan? Because normally I have tried several purple or lavender blush in the past. They basically just show as like a very fresh pink on me. It never like actually shows like a lavender shade. This is looking like those lavender undertoned setting powder, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna layer this pink. Yeah, this is giving me like a little bit of color, but I don't know how I feel about this color though. Let's layer a little bit of the like orange. I don't know about this shade. The formula is actually pretty nice. It's easy to blend, and it's a pretty fine powder formula. It's not chunky at all. It's just the color. I probably should have just like blend all 3 colors together and use it. Let's try that on this side. Yeah, this is much more of a normal blush shade, and it's even a little bit too pigmented. I guess I shouldn't use the purple on its own. It's probably just for like mixing purposes. I was thinking to purchase their eyeshadow palette when I was purchasing all these, but I thought I just test the water first before I actually purchase a lot from them. And also I haven't bought any eyeshadow palettes in like almost a year and a half, so I felt a little bit hesitant to like buy any eyeshadow palettes at this point. For lips, I'm thinking to try all of them on. And I have actually tried these two gloss before and I actually like them. But let's try this lip matte first. I don't think this makeup goes with this color, so let's just try. There's some glitter because I have the Fenty lip gloss on before. Oh, this is such a bright color. This is actually such a beautiful formula. It's so comfortable on the lips and it actually is so even. I didn't struggle at all to into my lip, and this color is actually looking pretty nice with this makeup, right? I think it looks pretty nice. It's actually a good choice that they like selected this color because I feel like this color can work on a lot of different different skin tones. It's getting on my Invisalign. let's wipe this off and try the other shade. It's really so comfortable, not drying at all. Jewelry is something gloss. Every time I just can't get enough with this packaging. It's just so well made and it's just so pretty. The only thing is this is pretty bulky, so my like lipstick holder can't actually fit this. This is the shade GE06. It's like a very pretty pinky kind of gloss. And I really like this gloss. It's more of a lip lacquer and lip oil mixture kind of formula. It's not sticky and it's pretty moisturizing. Yeah, and I like the color. Normally it's not this bright. I think it's probably because the lip matte stained my lip a little bit. So this is like looking a little bit more vibrant, more pigmented than it normally does. But one thing I don't really like is the packaging. No matter the shade, the packaging all looks like this. So if you buy multiple, you wouldn't know which one is which. Since this bottle is like kind of clear, I thought they would make this part like see-through so that you can see the color inside, but I guess not. All of this thing, no matter the shade, it just looks like this. This is the unicorn one and it's in the shade J05, and this one is the same. You think this is purple, but the whole collection is just like this. It's just all look purple. It's not the inside is like a purple liquid. And this is more of a nude shade if I'm not remembering wrong. Okay, I actually like this color the most with this makeup. And I also like the lip matte, but since it's like getting on my Invisalign, so it's a no for today. So this shade, it's like, again, because my lip is like a little bit stained from that lip matte, so this is looking a little bit pinkier than it usually does, but I really like this color. And in real life, it's more of a rosy nude rather than like pink on the camera, so it's actually pairing this eye makeup pretty nicely. And comparing to this one, this is less of like a lacquer or like a gel, more of a lip oil. At least that's what I am thinking. So yeah, this is the makeup look, and I think it turned out to be pretty nicely. And I love the makeup. Of course, it's like one of my favorite SUQQU quad. And I love the powder, surprisingly. This powder actually was quite how to say popular in a period of time in the Chinese social media because of the egg and egg shape, and also because it's like such a brand with such long history. This literally existed for so long, so long. I don't know if I would repurchase if I ever finish, but this is like a very great powder. It's actually very finely milled, and like I said, it's like a very blurring, other than the scent is so strong that I don't really like that. But yeah, and the powder is actually pretty affordable, like maybe $12, around that, $11-12. It's not expensive at all. And they also have another powder that's a little less than 3 times of the price as this one, and it's also in egg shape. But I just thought, first time trying the brand, maybe I should just go for the cheaper version. But the cheaper version is very nice as well. I see a lot of comments complaining how this is like a very thick powder. So I'm thinking probably you shouldn't apply too much. I think a light layer like this is pretty nice. And you saw me like concentrated those powder around my eye area. My eye area don't look like very chunky, right? So I think it's in general it's like a great powder. For the flower nose products, I actually liked everything except this blush. I actually had the highest hope for this blush, and because the review on the lip stuff is actually kind of polarizing. A lot of people don't like them, but surprisingly I loved all 3. The 2 that I actually bought and 1 lip matte that they gifted with the order is like all great formula. I just think this blush, I need to play with this a little bit more. But I really like it. I was kind of aggressively dabbing my brush in this, like I was like swirling like this, but it does not ruin the embossing. It looks like kind of brand new. I love that. I'm gonna keep play with this one and let you know how I feel. And that is today's video. Thank you for watching. And if you have any Japanese or Korean or Chinese brand that you are interested, or like item from those brands you are interested, please comment down below, because I actually want to know what people outside of Asia actually interested in. So yeah, if you have anything that you are interested, please comment down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.